Hi there, Serial Trader here. So just a quick update on Facebook, as there's a nice trade setup forming in my opinion. Okay, so overall Facebook has been an extremely strong uptrending stock. Um, so yeah, if you look at the weekly chart or anything like that, very bullish, clearly an uptrend. Now recently, we've had what looks like to me is a three-wave decline. Okay, so A, B, and C. Just get in a little closer here, why not? So when I see a three-wave decline on an otherwise very strong uptrending stock, I get pretty excited, and you know, buying some Facebook calls or going long Facebook stock here, or maybe if you're a little more conservative, selling Facebook puts out of the money or doing a put spread or something like that. A bullish put spread, that is, credit spread. Those are all options here. That looks extremely attractive right now. And, you know, I understand we've broken the 50 and 200-day moving averages on the daily. But I'm not overly concerned with those. That's just an area where money managers often, you know, start adding positions and providing support for a stock, but it's not mandatory. I'm really focused on the actual Elliott pattern here, the chart pattern, and it's looking good. So with this A down, we had to move from 195, the all-time high, down to you know, 167 and change. We had a three-wave move up for wave B, right? So an ABC for B. And then we've had another decline. And there's been some gaps. Well, this gap anyways in the decline. And we exceeded the 61.8% relationship between A and C. So that's where you take the length of A, project it off the termination point of B, and get, you know, a 61.8% relationship with C, or a 100% relationship with C. So we didn't hit the 100%, which is actually the most common relationship in an ABC zigzag. We've already hit the 61.8. We may still come down and touch this 100%, which would actually be nice, because then we'd actually be close to touching the bottom part of this channel. And that would just be, you know, visually, essentially a perfect, you know, zigzag correction contained with parallel lines, within parallel lines, to the bottom of the parallel trend channel at the 100% relationship level, and then look for a reversal there. But it doesn't necessarily have to go that way. It could reverse at any point here. I'm also seeing very high volume. Okay, so this initial decline, volume was obviously reasonable, and volume dropped off on this advance. Now we're seeing very high volume on this, what can be considered bottoming action. That's a good sign. So that's kind of a volume signature of a bunch of people panic selling, you know, potentially on the news or whatever, if you believe that the news is actually causing this. For me, the news is just kind of a thing in the background that I laugh about, and all I'm really looking for are these technical chart patterns, because they tell me everything I need to know. Do I really care why we had an ABC zigzag? Doesn't really matter why it happened. Just identify that it is happening or has happened, and let it set up the next trade. All that aside, I'll let you believe what you want as far as fundamentals are concerned, but here it's just an extremely attractive setup. And okay, like any trade, yes, you want to, you know, get excited about the upside or whatever, or the downside if you're going bearish, but you also need to know, where am I wrong? Okay, and if we start breaking out of this channel and hit, say, something more along the lines of the 1.618 Fibonacci relationship between what I'm considering right now to be A and C, that'd be more of a 1, 2, 3 down if we hit the 161.8% relationship and broke out of the channel. So if we start breaking out of the channel, you should probably abandon your immediately bullish trade. But other than that, this looks like an extremely attractive place to buy Facebook.